seriously.
And it's just like...
Honey, and then it just sounds like shells. You're just like,
yeah,
I'm not that anymore.
Maybe that's the idea.
Maybe.
Is it
manipulative?
like, is it the beads mid-fight calm them down? They're like, remember those like little things that you'd get at Rainforest Cafe where you turn it one way?
Oh, that's
and it sounds like rain. Rain sticks. Like
it's just a rain stick, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are dope.
No, I think we're definitely ready for a new apartment. I think it's crazy, you know, I think it's humble and it says something about the characters.
Yeah.
That they're just happy being with each other and it's not about, you know, the money or this and that. And they're, but they are getting to a place where, in both of their careers, I think where a bigger place might be nice.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I also think that it's a nice set, and I just remember the first day, even just having an apartment, I was like, oh my god, I have an apartment? So I feel...
I have a fake house?
I have a fake house? There was fake Advil next to fake wine, and I was like, this is real. Like, that's what it looks like, what my house looks like. So I remember just being like so spoiled, and then the apartment just keeps getting a little nicer every time, so I just keep waiting for it to be like a house. And I think that it is a very natural progression, but I'm also ready for... I feel like they should like enjoy the success that they've had a little bit, so...
That's exactly
just
what
like anybody I think the first thing like you really think about when you've made a decent amount of money, like, is where are you gonna live? If it's going to feel comfortable for you, and you should be proud of being successful. Like,
I also think that there's something, you know, with the characters that only recently they've sort of established, is even though they were committed to each other, they were in this like happy state, and they hadn't had, I mean, not to say they hadn't had conflict. They had. They had a shit ton of conflict. But like, there was a long period of happy time, but I think once you really go through what they reach...
Mailman, sorry. Gotta make sure.
And so you've really gone through what they've gone through. There's a sense of commitment, and maybe this apartment was like, okay, we're still figuring it out phase. And maybe where they're at now, they're like, we're in this.
So I think, I like that. So, we're gonna get a bigger, we might get a new, well, we'll see.
Okay, I have a question. If you guys could remake a movie, which movie would you choose, and what character would you be?
Oh, there's so many movies that I just popped into my brain that are all different genres. It's a little...
I know. That's a really hard question.
It is a really hard question, but not necessarily because I don't like answering questions like that. I just also want to pick the right choice, because I always feel like I only have one choice in a question. And I'm like, everyone's going to judge my taste on this one answer, but it's not true. But I don't know. I would... do you have an idea of what you would do?
Oh, of course.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Okay, well, what? I can't... Oh, Harry Potter. Is that Harry Potter? Who would you want to be?
Hermione.
Oh, okay. Wait. Like now?
At 30? No.
Wait. Do we have to do it
at
like
30? That would look a little bit...
Or just like whenever? If we can do it
No, I just
whenever,
mean, like, if
that
you guys
completely
could
changed my answer.
maybe that's like more of like a time. It doesn't say like remake a movie now. Like,
Okay.
so for me, it would be like I want to go back and
And be
cast as Hermione.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, I would have wanted to be in the series of unfortunate event movies.
Oh.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that would have been cool.
That would have been incredible.
Yeah.
But like, not the movie, the series that came out on Netflix.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I've only seen the movie. I really liked the movie. I was young. I thought it was nice.
Oh my god, you have to watch the Netflix show.
I do.
It's so
you
much
know
better.
I have to watch so much though. You know I have.
I know, but I just reread the books.
Mm-hmm.
Before the last season of the series came out. It's so good. It doesn't rush anything.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. You know, it's so interesting. Like I find like
It's really fun.
when things are weird or things are bad going on around, it's hard for me to watch fantasy stuff sometimes.
Really, it's usually the opposite.
I know. I don't know. Maybe it's a form of like self-punishment. I'm like, you have to watch bad things. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know
I've
if
just
anyone
been
else feels that
rewatching
way,
everything fantasy. I just got through Lord of the Rings. Like,
well, that's just always a good.
I know. I got through extended Lord of the Rings.
Oh shit! Do you remember the cartoon movie? We're going on a rant. The cartoon was the first thing I saw. Oh.
So this is one of my most prized possessions.
Let's see it.
Because I'm obsessed with Rankin Bass.
Mm.
Fun fact about me. All of the holiday specials. But they did the Hobbit cartoon, which I was obsessed with.
Yeah, oh my god. That's awesome.
This is my vinyl. My vintage vinyl of the Rankin Bass production of The Hobbit.
Dude,
and it's
you should
amazing.
pop it in.
It's unbelievable. My grandpa gave me one of my most prized possessions.
That's so sweet.
So yes, I do remember the cartoon vividly.
Yeah, so that was also Lord of the Rings. That would have been cool to be in.
Hey, your video. Oh god, yeah. Your video quality is a little wonky.
Me? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's my Wi-Fi is not that great.
Oh no.
Yeah. My Wi-Fi. Okay,
You were fine before.
I'm fine before. Let me see. I just want to see if because I need to. I don't know. Maybe it'll come back. Hopefully, it'll just come back. Is it still black? Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh no, I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, you're coming back a little bit more.
Same way. Hey, my Wi-Fi is also trash. Camryn, you're hot. Sorry, I'm just reading some things. Oil painting.
Somebody
Camryn?
just said oil painting. LOL.
Yeah. I think that there's question and answerings going on also.
Who said maybe too much wine? I had a glass for you guys. What? Maybe
Also,
too much wine? What am I doing?
The limit does not exist. Also, this is a very similar color to the color in the set, but this is actually darker, but you can't really tell. It's from Portola Paint, which was amazing. And
I suggested that paint company
She did.
to Cait, and I was so glad she went with them because they're an amazing local LA paint company.
Oh yeah, it's great. This is my favorite color. I put it in the bathroom too, and in the hallway. So I have no chill. But yeah, it is very similar. Let's see. Is it who's me? You's?
It's you.
Mace. Okay. Ooh, I like these questions. If you could either go back in the past and meet a historical person or in the future and meet yourself, which would you choose?
So we talked about this question. Millie.
Millie's a big girl. She wants to make sure everyone knows. Hey, Millie, honey. Millie, you want to stop? Thank you.
talked about this question when we were kind of like going through them. I said that I would like to go. I like control and I like planning.
Mm-hmm.
So for my sort of specific neuroses, I would want to go into the future to meet myself, just to be like, "Hey, you good?
Yeah, we're okay,
good?
Right?
You're okay? Do we do it? Are we all right?
Yeah. Are we fine?
Are we fine?
Yeah. I thought about it because it was one of my 2 a.m. thoughts the other night. And there's a part of me that would definitely want to meet myself. But also, I think I would be way too afraid to see the outcome, even if it was good or bad. Because then I think I'd get too in my head just on a daily basis. I would just be like, okay, but how did I get to the result? Because can I change it? Like, what kind of time are we talking about? Like, what version of time travel are we talking about? There's a lot of different opinions on what that would be. So I think I would want to go back in the past. I don't know who I would try to meet yet, but I don't know. I mean, I think it would be cool to have met one of my grandparents young.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. Like my grandma, or one the grandpa I didn't meet, or the grandpa that's still alive and just talked when he was younger. It would be kind of cool. Very Back to the Future, I guess, but
Definitely.
It just might be cool just to see. I don't know if I could go back and meet someone who was a hero to me. I feel like that would make me too scared.
Yeah, like what if they were an asshole?
What if they were an asshole? Or what if they were so amazing and I could never ever be as cool? Like, what if they were? I don't know. What if I accidentally changed the course of time by bumping into them? Like, I don't know.
Again, it depends on which time travel theory you're going with.
Oh no! Cam froze. Oh, there you are. Cool. Dang, this is actually like. Once we started, there's not a lot of problems. Maybe things coming out of my mouth.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
I knocked on whatever my table's made of. I think it's wood.
Okay. Do you guys do anything to unwind together after hard scenes you're both in? I'm going to answer this question
with wine. It's true. White wine. It is.
Yes. No, we have a wood ranch. And a couple places in the Grove, because we shoot right next to the Grove. So yeah, sometimes, man, those hard scenes that we can do can be really, really exhausting, and so it's just nice. Also, it feels weird sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't, but it feels weird sometimes to have those sort of really emotionally jarring and raw scenes, and then just be like, okay, bye, see you tomorrow.
See you, girl. Yeah.
You've just spilled your guts out. We've cried more than Niagara Falls. And so sometimes it feels weird to just part. And then, so it's nice to be like, that was really, it's nice to decompress and talk about how the scenes went and how you felt and how, and usually scenes like that, I mean, for me, they open up a lot. I discover a lot during the scenes that even we don't do when we run them.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And they, they bring up emotions and they bring up. It's nice to just go and be like, Yeah, just talk about it.
Just drink and talk, and I mean, also I've found in a weird way that every time we have a storyline, like even the last one that we had, the cheating one, something is going on in our lives, like that we need to talk about, and it's just always kind of perfectly timed out that way. I mean, we also go and like get lunch and dinner and talk about like other stuff, not even just after scenes. Like, I think that.
And I know people have asked, like, you know, how do you prepare for those kinds of scenes? Like, the preparation is in our day-to-day interaction.
Yeah.
You know, we have this unique job where, you know, we don't have a beginning and middle and end to our characters, really, at this point. We're in the middle. And so, because we shoot chronologically, mostly, like, we live our characters' lives day to day, so we're in it. But I think it's also, we also live our lives. So, you know, each day that goes by, we connect more and more and more and more and more, and that just adds a depth to, I think, hopefully, our performances and our interaction as our characters. That you would think that you would see off screen with the two characters, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think that with any relationship on the show, like, the better friends the people are, the more that you can see it, and I think that's true in relationships. Yeah, exactly. So it's like when we get to do those kind of scenes that are heavy, like, we're acting, so of course we're dragging in other feelings from different places in our lives or emulating those, but like the stronger friendship, the more intense those scenes get, because you do have that like care for each other. Yeah. And the more knowledge that we have to, you know, what each other is going through and our personal struggles, like, it just, it makes it. Yeah, and like it's like a weird, might sound manipulative, I don't know, but like, especially in acting, you find, what is happening? There's a garbage truck outside my house. There's dogs barking, there's garbage. Oh God, what's happening? But once you kind of learn each other's triggers too in scenes, like, and you can pull at them with each other, like with each other's consent, obviously, but like, you can tell when certain storylines affect the person personally. And if we want to use that, we can use that with each other. Yeah. And I think that's where the trust part comes in. So, like, when you ask about, like, scene prep, it's like, yeah, of course we memorize and stuff, but so much of the scene prep is just us knowing each other. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, completely. So it's like, so, that was, I think, the historical, was that the last question we answered? We keep going on such tangents. No, that's good. I like the tangents. The tangents it's good. Talking makes me nervous sometimes, but no. No, I know for me. That wasn't like a conversation with you. I did see someone ask what our zodiac signs are. I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Leo. Aren't I so a Capricorn? I guess, yeah. I mean, it's so funny. I think, like, in quarantine, so many of my... we all have, but just everything I believed in is just completely just destructive, just nothing anymore. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'm a Leo. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm not anymore. Maybe there aren't going to be stars anymore. There's actually more stars than ever. Oh, I can't, I haven't been outside at night, honestly. I've just been watching Sopranos. Yeah, I looked at the pink moon the other night. It was really pretty. Oh, pretty. Yeah. Okay, I have one. Okay. We all want to see Tessa's parents. Me too, girl. So my question is, are there any